Hey, Patriots fans! The past week has been nothing short of chaotic in the AFC. And if you thought the playoff picture was clear, think again. The results from the last batch of games have completely reshaped what we were expecting, and now it is more critical than ever for the New England Patriots to take full control of their destiny. Starting off with the Atlanta Falcons versus the Seattle Seahawks, everyone had their rooting interests. Ideally, we wanted the Falcons to pull through because a Seattle victory would complicate strength of schedule scenarios, which could ultimately influence the Patriots' shot at the #1 seed. Unfortunately, the Seahawks came out firing and absolutely dismantled the Falcons, which threw a wrench into those plans. That victory made Seattle look dominant, but from the Patriots' perspective, it added another layer of complexity to the remaining schedule and potential tiebreakers. Next up, the Pittsburgh Steelers faced the Baltimore Ravens, another matchup that carried weight beyond just the win-loss column. For the Patriots' calculations, a Baltimore win would have helped by providing a stronger strength of victory metric, which would be a decisive factor when determining top seeds in the AFC. Instead, Pittsburgh came through, keeping the Ravens' record in check, but it also meant that Baltimore, now sitting at 6-7, is on the outside looking in when it comes to playoff contention. This sets up an interesting scenario when the Patriots eventually face the Ravens in a couple of weeks, because the Ravens will be fighting not just for pride, but for relevance, while the Patriots will need to maintain focus and avoid any slip-ups in what is shaping up to be a critical stretch of the season. Then there was the highly anticipated matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Buffalo Bills. The Bengals had the upper hand for much of the game, holding a 10-point lead, but then things unraveled quickly. Joe Burrow threw a pick-six that shifted momentum instantly, and another turnover put the Bills in prime position to take control. From there, it was all Buffalo, and Josh Allen stepped up in classic form to close the game. The Bills emerged victorious and improved to 9-4 on the season, setting up an important visit to Foxborough. This next game is not just another regular season matchup. It is pivotal for the AFC East standings. The Patriots need to be sharp and prepared because the Bills are coming in with fire and motivation, knowing that a win could significantly tighten the race for the division. Meanwhile, the Indianapolis Colts were facing the Jacksonville Jaguars in a game that had broader implications for the AFC as a whole. The Colts have been competitive, but with both the Patriots and Broncos vying for the top spot, it was important for Indianapolis to maintain pressure in the race. Unfortunately, the Jaguars delivered a dominant performance, and to make matters worse, Daniel Jones suffered a severe Achilles injury, likely ending his season. This victory moved the Jaguars to 9-4, which adds another layer of complexity to the Patriots' path. While New England is still sitting at 11-2, the outcomes of these games have made the journey toward the #1 seed more precarious, meaning every game from here on out carries amplified significance. And then, of course, we have the situation with the Denver Broncos, who pulled off a commanding win against the Las Vegas Raiders. The Broncos are now sitting at 11-2, their 10th consecutive victory, and they have officially claimed the #1 seed in the AFC. This development is particularly frustrating for Patriots fans because Denver has now secured a tiebreaker advantage against New England. The Broncos swept the Raiders, whereas the Patriots fell to Las Vegas in Week 1, giving Denver the upper hand in any potential two-way tiebreaker scenario. Essentially, even if the Patriots were to win out, including crucial games against the Bills, Ravens, Jets, and Dolphins, their playoff seeding could still be affected by Denver's results. It's a bitter pill to swallow, especially considering how hard New England has fought to stay atop the standings. But it also means the team needs to lock in and treat every remaining game with the highest level of urgency. Looking ahead, the Patriots' schedule remains challenging, but it is also an opportunity. The next game against the Buffalo Bills is a must-win, no question about it. This game is more than just another check on the schedule. It is about the division crown, playoff positioning, and establishing momentum for the final stretch of the season. The Bills have proven they can strike quickly and decisively, so preparation, focus, and execution will be critical. With key players healthy and the team firing on all cylinders, a victory here would not only maintain New England's lead in the AFC East, but also send a strong message to the rest of the conference that the Patriots are fully capable of contending for the top seed, regardless of what Denver has done. Beyond the Bills, the Patriots must navigate games against the Ravens, Jets, and Dolphins. Each of these matchups comes with its own challenges. The Ravens have shown inconsistency, but still have talented pieces, meaning the Patriots cannot take them lightly. The Jets remain unpredictable, capable of surprises, though they are underperforming overall. The Dolphins are on a hot streak and have shown that they can compete with any team on any given week. The Patriots must stay disciplined, maintain their focus, and approach each game as a critical step toward securing the best possible playoff positioning. Every mistake could be magnified, every win could be crucial, and every moment of preparation counts. It is also worth noting the mental and strategic aspect of this stretch. The Patriots are not just playing games, they are managing expectations, tiebreakers, and playoff implications simultaneously. With Denver holding the number 1 seed and the Bills nipping at their heels, New England's margin for error is razor thin. The team must execute on both sides of the ball, capitalize on opponents' mistakes, and manage the clock in game situations with precision. Quarterback play, defensive adjustments, and special teams performance will all factor heavily into whether the Patriots can reclaim the top spot in the AFC or secure a favorable seed for the playoffs. Even with all these challenges, there is cause for optimism. New England has demonstrated resilience and adaptability throughout the season, overcoming difficult matchups and maintaining focus under pressure. The team has shown it can win critical games, and the coaching staff has proven capable of making adjustments mid-game to tilt the field in the Patriots' favor. The remaining schedule offers opportunities to not only secure wins, but also to assert dominance in the AFC East. By focusing on one game at a time, maintaining discipline, and executing their game plan with precision, the Patriots have every chance to finish the season strong and position themselves for a deep playoff run, regardless of what Denver or any other team does. As we look further down the stretch, the intensity of the Patriots' remaining schedule cannot be overstated. Every game is a statement, every possession matters, and every decision on the field could have playoff-level consequences. After facing the Buffalo Bills, the Patriots will go up against the Baltimore Ravens, a team that has been up and down this season but still possesses talent that can exploit mistakes. This is a team that can put points on the board quickly when the offense clicks, and their defense is capable of forcing turnovers if New England becomes sloppy with the football. The Patriots need to approach this game with a mindset that a strong showing is not optional, it is mandatory. The offense must maintain consistency, and the defensive unit must remain disciplined, controlling the line of scrimmage and preventing big plays that could shift momentum. The next challenge will be the matchup against the New York Jets. On paper, this game looks manageable, but the Jets have shown they're unpredictable, capable of surprising even the most prepared opponents. The Patriots cannot afford to underestimate them. Mental lapses, turnovers, or lapses in execution could turn a seemingly straightforward game into a battle. New England must control the tempo, enforce their game plan, and capitalize on any opportunities that arise, particularly in the passing game, where precision and timing are critical. Quarterback play will be essential, and the coaching staff will need to make real-time adjustments to counter any shifts in the Jets' defensive schemes. The Dolphins present a different type of challenge. Miami is on a hot streak, and their confidence is growing with each consecutive win. They are athletic, fast, and aggressive, with a defense that can disrupt rhythm and an offense that can score in bursts. For the Patriots, this game is a test of endurance, focus, and adaptability. It is not enough to simply execute the standard game plan. New England will need to adjust in real time, manage field position, and avoid costly mistakes that could swing momentum in Miami's favor. This is a situation where every tackle, every pass, and every special teams play carries outsized importance, and Patriots fans should expect a game where attention to detail will be the difference between victory and defeat. Looking beyond the immediate matchups, the Patriots must also consider the implications of other AFC contests. Denver may hold the number 1 seed, but their schedule, while deceptively simple on paper, includes tough tests against the Green Bay Packers, Jacksonville Jaguars, Kansas City Chiefs, and Los Angeles Chargers. The Packers are resilient. The Jaguars are motivated after their recent performances. The Chiefs are fighting for survival in every game, and the Chargers are never easy opponents. New England can take advantage of these games by remaining focused, executing consistently, and avoiding any slip-ups. If the Patriots win out, including their games against the Bills, Ravens, Jets, and Dolphins, they have a legitimate shot to claim a top seed and potentially flip the playoff landscape entirely, even with Denver's tiebreaker advantage. The Buffalo Bills game looms largest because it is both a direct contest for the division and a test of the Patriots' ability to handle pressure. A win here would not only maintain control of the AFC East, but also send a message to the rest of the league. New England is a team to be feared. The Bills will bring intensity, a disciplined game plan, and the belief that they can seize the division, so the Patriots must respond with equal intensity, precision, and strategic execution. The offense must be sharp, the defense must capitalize on turnovers, and the coaching staff must manage time, substitutions, and adjustments flawlessly. Winning this game will provide momentum and confidence that can carry the team through the subsequent matchups. Off-field factors also play a role in this critical stretch. Injuries, player rotations, and fatigue management are all essential considerations for the Patriots as they navigate a tight schedule. Quarterbacks must remain healthy, key defensive players must avoid injury, and the coaching staff must strategically rest and rotate players when possible. These decisions could be the difference between maintaining peak performance and falling short at crucial moments. New England's depth will be tested, and players across the roster will need to step up, demonstrating resilience and preparation. Every snap matters, and every practice leading up to the games will contribute to execution under pressure. The psychological aspect of this stretch cannot be underestimated either. The Patriots are competing not just against opponents on the field, but against the narrative of the season itself. Denver's current hold on the #1 seed, the Bills' pursuit, and the perception of New England as a top contender all contribute to a heightened sense of urgency. The team must maintain mental toughness, focus on execution, and avoid distraction from external narratives or pressures. Leadership from veteran players, clear communication on the field, and a unified approach in the locker room will be crucial in navigating these high-stakes games. One of the most fascinating elements of this part of the season is how every game is interconnected. Wins and losses by other teams ripple across the AFC, affecting tiebreakers, seeding, and the psychological state of competitors. The Patriots must be aware of these dynamics while maintaining focus on their own performance. This is where strategic planning and situational awareness become vital. Understanding how each result affects potential playoff scenarios allows the team to make informed decisions on the field, maximize advantages, and approach each game with a clear sense of purpose. From a tactical standpoint, New England will need to execute with precision on both sides of the ball. Offensive consistency, red zone efficiency, third down conversions, and turnover avoidance are all critical. On defense, controlling the line of scrimmage, applying pressure on opposing quarterbacks, and capitalizing on mistakes will define the Patriots' ability to maintain leads and create scoring opportunities. Special teams will also be under the microscope, with field position, kickoffs, punts, and returns all carrying significant weight in tight contests. Every phase of the game must perform at a high level, and small lapses could have outsized consequences. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to Patriots Hub and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our New England Patriots. And don't be shy. Share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Mike Vrabel's reputation for discipline has never been subtle, but this week the whispers leaking out of Foxborough are louder than the stadium speakers during warm-ups. According to people close to the facility, the Patriots head coach made a startling move behind closed doors. He reportedly sidelined a key starter after what's being described as a serious lapse in discipline. No one inside the building is talking on the record, yet the tension is thick enough that staff members are choosing their words like they're walking on wet turf. Players have been tiptoeing around the subject, dodging questions with the kind of vague, rehearsed lines that usually signal something bigger brewing beneath the surface. Some say Vrabel snapped during a team meeting. Others insist the incident happened on the practice field, but the consensus seems to be that whatever took place violated one of the coach's non-negotiable standards. The starter in question hasn't been spotted with the main group since, fueling speculation that this isn't just a quick cooling-off period. Around the locker room, the buzz is less about the act itself and more about what it means. Vrabel, known for preaching accountability, appears to be sending a message that even established contributors aren't immune to consequences. A few players reportedly looked stunned when the decision was announced, as if the ground had shifted under them. The move has already sparked debates among fans and insiders alike. Is this a bold reset of locker room culture or a risky shakeup at a delicate moment? The Patriots leadership is holding their cards close, offering nothing beyond carefully scripted answers. Still, sources suggest this story may have deeper layers, hinting at simmering frustrations that finally reached a breaking point. For now, one thing remains clear amid all the murmurs and half-glances. Vrabel is drawing a hard line. The shockwaves of that choice are just beginning to roll through New England. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our New England Patriots, be sure to subscribe to Patriots Hub and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.